I'm on my 4th miscarriage.
Sarah.
The drama on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta has been coming at us heavy this season, and this episode right here was full of tension, messy reveals, and some heartbreaking vulnerability. Let's get into it, because Karlie, Yandy, Sierra, and even Bambi all found themselves tangled up in a web of loyalty questions, shady accusations, and emotional breakdowns.
How you didn't come to the engagement party?
I was there. I left early. So basically, they got something started with Zell and Ray.
What?
And ended Bambi's engagement party.
Ended the engagement party?
Yeah.
Or ended the engagement?
So both.
But so Bambi's blaming her breakup on you.
Well, that's how I felt. Her even telling me that was just like some bull. You shouldn't have even repeated that. But honestly, I don't know. Maybe because I just got so much other stuff going on, I may be overreacting. I'm not gonna lie. I may be overreacting. Do people know what loyalty means?
But let me ask you this. Do you consider this loyalty? Jessica did an interview with my ex-husband's channel, and then after that was seen taking pictures and videos with him.
Yeah, that's weird.
Karlie, this is the same person that came to my restaurant with tears in her eyes, but the night before with, he tried to go for you, girl, and he tried to go for you. Girl, hey, my niece, this is the same person. I'm not surprised sitting here hearing Karlie saying that Jessica's being shady. She's a covert shade artist, and I realized that up close and personal. America's next top con artist.
But then also Bambi, I had pictures of Bambi in his office.
That's wrong.
But you need to have a conversation with her.
Y'all need to talk.
Yeah, because her character ain't whack.
I hear what Yandy's saying, so I want to talk to Jessica and Bambi to confront them about it because I'm tired of fake supporting women.
Now, Yandy girl, it's something I've been wanting to talk to you about. I'm not telling you this for me and you to be beefing. Someone came to me and I heard a recording of your husband saying something.
Saying what?
I'm not gonna get into detail, but it's just more stuff that you don't know about. And I have went to Mendeecees plenty of times, like, get your in order.
Girl, what are you saying? She sound like a record going backwards. And then I realized, after a little too sniff, tears drunk.
Are you saying that you feel like Mendeecees is doing something?
I don't know what nobody is doing. You know, I know I'm not making any sense here. You know, I'm trying not to say too much in front of these cameras out of the respect of your marriage.
So what is the recording?
I'm not gonna tell what it was because I would hate to be the cause of somebody getting a divorce.
So here's the thing, right? It's very confusing to me. So I'm addressing the things that I know. He told me y'all had a conversation, but if there's been much sidebarring conversation, I don't care about going to him. You come to me. I don't even know what Sierra's trying to tell me, but I'm sick of hearing no information that's supposed to be information. Any information I need to know about my husband, I know. I'm just annoyed that a friend of mine is not coming to me directly.
Yandy, I'm gonna tell you some real like I was going through some real personal like I just had a miscarriage. I was just pregnant with a miscarriage.
I'm sorry.
So between going through that, I'm not trying to be funny, but y'all wasn't number one to me.
And it shouldn't be.
I told myself I wasn't gonna cry because everybody always calling me a crybaby, but I am very emotional because it just be a lot. I got other to worry about. I'm on my 4th miscarriage. Feels
Sarah.
No, I'm being real.
I know, baby, but what's going on?
I don't know.
No, everything is okay. Everything is okay. We're gonna stay positive. You taught me that. You taught me that.
I could see it clear in her eyes right now. This is not my Sierra. But being in this industry, I've had friends who resort to alcohol, they resort to drugs, they resort to different things to hide what's really going on. And I don't want to see my friend go down that path.
Sierra, I'm worried about you.
Yeah.
I'm worried about you.
And I'm strong and I'm gonna
No,
be
you
okay.
don't have to be strong.
I'm gonna be okay. I just want people to start living in their truth. Just living your
If
truth.
they don't, that has nothing to do with you.
Let's just wrap this up. I think I'm overwhelmed. Between me taking my antidepressants and then hours later, if I had me a glass of wine, I don't know like what the combination is, but I feel like I'm not myself. I need to go home. Like I keep trying to show up and be there for my friends, but right now I need to get me together.
Sierra, you are not okay.
I'm gonna be okay. One thing about Sierra Glam Shop, I'm gonna be okay because God is real. He got us. He has us. I'm telling you.
She's not okay.
It all kicks off with Karlie calling out some serious betrayal energy. She's already upset about Bambi's engagement party being ruined after drama went down with Zell and Ray. Instead of a celebration, things spiraled and turned messy. And to make matters worse, Karlie is being told that Bambi is actually blaming her for the breakup itself. That's a bold accusation. Karlie's reaction makes it clear. She feels like this is some straight-up bull. Because why would Bambi even repeat something like that? It feels like unnecessary shade thrown her way when she's already juggling other battles. But then Karlie flips the spotlight onto Jessica. She brings up how Jessica did an interview with her ex-husband's channel and was later seen taking pictures and videos with him. And this is the same Jessica who once came to Karlie crying about that very man. Karlie makes it clear, this is weird and shady. She straight up calls Jessica a covert shade artist. And honestly, I have to agree, how are you gonna cry about somebody one day and then cozy up to them for photos the next? That's not loyalty, that's opportunistic. And then Yandy jumps in with some wise advice. She tells Karlie she needs to sit down and have a real conversation with both Jessica and Bambi, because otherwise it's just fake support and fake sisterhood. Yandy isn't here for the sneaky shade. And you know what? She's right. Sometimes, confrontation is the only way to cut through the fakery. But before Karlie can even digest that, Sierra drops a bomb. She turns to Yandy and tells her she's heard a recording of Mendeecees, Yandy's husband, saying something she doesn't want to repeat. She's hesitant, stumbling over her words, sounding unclear, but what she's really doing is planting seeds of doubt. Instead of just being direct, she dances around the subject, claiming she doesn't want to ruin a marriage, but still dropping just enough for Yandy to question things. Now Yandy's reaction is classic. She's annoyed and frustrated, because if there's information about her husband, she wants it direct. No games, no whispers. And honestly, I don't blame her. Sierra made it confusing and messy, almost like she wanted to stir drama without being held accountable for saying too much. But this is where things take a real emotional turn. Sierra suddenly opens up about something deeper. She reveals that she recently suffered a miscarriage. Not her first, but her fourth. And right there, in front of everyone, she breaks down. This wasn't just gossip anymore. It was raw pain spilling out. She admits she's been trying to stay strong, but between antidepressants, alcohol, and everything else, she hasn't been feeling like herself. You can see the worry on Yandy's face, because this isn't the Sierra she knows. Yandy even compares it to watching friends in the industry who've numbed their pain with drugs or alcohol. She doesn't want Sierra going down that same road. And here's where it hits even harder. Sierra admits she's been overwhelmed, trying to keep up appearances, trying to show up for everyone else while she herself is falling apart inside. She's emotional, she's drained, and she finally admits she needs to go home and take care of herself. This moment, honestly, stole the entire episode. For all the shady accusations, loyalty tests, and back-and-forth drama, Sierra's vulnerability was the realest thing on screen.
You could tell she wanted to be strong, but at the same time, she couldn't hide her pain anymore. She reassured everyone, and maybe even herself, that she's going to be okay because of her faith. But it was clear, Sierra is not okay right now. So on one hand, we've got Karlie throwing shade bombs at Jessica and Bambi, questioning loyalty and calling out fake friendships. And on the other hand, Sierra's breakdown revealed just how much pressure and pain she's been carrying behind the scenes. This episode gave us everything: messy drama, shady confrontations, and an emotional gut punch that reminded us these cast members are human too. For Karlie, the question of loyalty is still unresolved. For Yandy, the hint Sierra dropped about Mendeecees is still lingering in the air. And for Sierra, the road to healing is just beginning.